All right, want to make a splash at your specialist pharmacist interview.
Oh, absolutely. And we've got some RoleCatcher resources to get you ready.
Think of this deep dive as, like your personal prep session, pulling out the key insights
It's a
and,
roadmap.
yeah, giving you a framework to really rock those questions.
So let's start with a quick picture of what a specialist pharmacist does.
It's more than just like handing out pills.
It's about having that deep knowledge, optimizing patient care, and some even contribute to drug development.
Whoa.
It's a constantly changing world, and you're working with hospitals, companies.
And you'll be using all kinds of cool tech, right? Like electronic health records, drug databases, medication management systems, all of that.
Yeah, it's a whole new world out there.
But before we get all futuristic, let's talk about the interview questions.
Those can be scary.
Yeah. RoleCatcher has identified 8 key questions that usually come up.
Let's tackle them one by one.
And really think about how to stand out from the crowd.
It's not just about giving the textbook answer. It's more than that.
It's about like showing your passion and expertise.
And your unique approach to patient care.
Yeah. Okay, first up, what inspired you to become a specialist pharmacist?
Seems simple, but...
But it's your chance to showcase your genuine passion, right?
Exactly. Don't just say helping people.
Everyone says that.
Think about what really sparked your interest. What makes your story unique?
It's about finding that spark. And this is where RoleCatcher's AI can be super helpful.
How so?
Well, it can help you tailor your answer to a specific job description. So if the role emphasizes, say, patient counseling, you can highlight experiences that show off those skills.
It's like a personalized scriptwriter, helping you craft an answer that really clicks with the employer.
Okay, next question. What are the most important qualities for a specialist pharmacist?
RoleCatcher lists things like communication, attention to detail, empathy, but just listing them out isn't going to make you stand out.
No, you need specifics.
Think about specific situations where you've shown those qualities.
So, for example, did you ever spot a potential drug interaction? Or maybe had to calm down a distressed patient?
Exactly. Turn those qualities into stories. And again, RoleCatcher's AI can help you choose examples that are perfect for each job.
It analyzes the job description and suggests things from your work history, right?
That's right.
Pretty cool, right? Okay, question 3. How do you stay up to date in your field?
Ooh, that's a big one.
This one is crucial because new drugs, new technologies, all of it is constantly evolving, right?
Exactly. Interviewers want to know you're passionate about continuous learning.
So don't just say you read journals. Be specific.
What conferences have you attended?
Or online courses you've taken.
And RoleCatcher actually lists some certifications.
That can really boost your career.
Things like the board-certified pharmacotherapy specialist or ambulatory care.
It shows you're serious about growing professionally.
And staying at the forefront of your field.
Okay, get ready for question 4, the dreaded difficult situation question.
Oh, everyone hates that one.
Right. Can you describe a time you dealt with a difficult patient or situation?
It's not about pretending you've never messed up.
It's about how you handle challenges and how you communicate under pressure.
And what you learn from those experiences.
So pick a real obstacle you faced and walk them through how you stayed calm, how you communicated.
What did you learn from it?
And again, RoleCatcher's AI can be really useful here. It analyzes your answer and tells you if it comes across as genuine.
Like having a virtual mentor.
Yeah. Okay, question 5 is all about teamwork. How do you collaborate with other healthcare providers?
This is huge in healthcare.
Interviewers want to see that you're a team player. So think about times you've worked with doctors or nurses. Maybe you caught a potential drug interaction that a doctor missed.
Or worked with a nurse on a better medication plan for a patient.
These show you can communicate effectively and work together for better outcomes. And RoleCatcher's AI, you guessed it, can help identify examples from your work history.
It's like a personal assistant, finding the gems that will make you shine.
Question 6. How do you ensure patient safety when dispensing meds?
All about attention to detail.
And best practices. Be ready to talk about the 5 rights of medication administration.
Right patient, right medication, right dose. You know the drill.
Don't forget to mention any tech you're comfortable with, like barcoding systems, automated cabinets.
Highlight those tech skills. RoleCatcher has a whole section on the work environment for specialist pharmacists.
It shows you're familiar with the latest advancements and, really committed to using tech to enhance patient safety.
Okay, question 7. Can you describe a time you adapted to a new technology or system?
Healthcare is always changing, new tech popping up all the time.
Employers want to see you're adaptable and, eager to learn new things.
So think about a time you had to learn a new electronic health record system, new dispensing software, anything like that.
What were the challenges? How did you approach it? What good came out of it?
Did you improve efficiency, enhance patient care? What happened?
Show them you can embrace change and use it to your advantage.
And RoleCatcher's AI can help structure your answer.
To highlight those skills.
Okay, last one, question 8. How do you ensure medication adherence, especially with chronic conditions?
Medication adherence has a direct impact on patient outcomes.
Interviewers want to see that you understand the challenges.
And have some strategies, right?
Think about techniques you've used successfully, motivational interviewing, patient education, anything like that. What resonates with you?
RoleCatcher's Guide has some great insights on this.
It's about showing you're not just filling prescriptions, but actively helping patients manage their conditions.
Exactly.
So we've covered the 8 questions, and I hope you're feeling more confident already.
Practice makes perfect.
And that's where RoleCatcher's AI comes in. It lets you practice, get feedback.
It even helps you tailor responses.
It's like your personal interview coach, guiding you every step of the way.
Okay, welcome back. Let's shift gears a bit. Look at the different stages of a specialist pharmacist career.
Yeah, RoleCatcher maps this whole journey out, starting with the entry-level pharmacist, right?
Even at the beginning, it's more than just, filling scripts.
Right. It's about building that solid foundation.
Accurately dispensing, counseling patients, working with other healthcare pros, and keeping those patient records spotless.
They actually give a great example of someone at this level. They talk about collaborating with those teams, having that attention to detail, and even going for certifications like basic life support and medication therapy management.
Continuous learning from day one.
And then you move up to, like, clinical pharmacists.
Things get more specialized.
RoleCatcher says they conduct medication therapy reviews, work with teams for better outcomes, design protocols, and even participate in medication safety initiatives. That's a lot.
It's about taking on more direct patient care.
They have a really cool example for this stage, too.
What's it like?
Well, they talk about doing those medication therapy reviews, the teamwork, and having that advanced knowledge to handle, complex cases.
That sounds really challenging.
They even mention having a doctor of pharmacy degree and certifications like advanced cardiovascular life support and that board-certified pharmacotherapy specialist we talked about before.
That really shows you have a deep understanding and can provide evidence-based care.
And then from there, we reach the specialist pharmacist level, which is what we're all about here.
RoleCatcher says you could be providing specialized services, working on clinical pathways, research, training programs.
You could even be helping develop policy.
Wow.
The example they give mentions collaborating with all sorts of teams, having that passion for research and mentoring new pharmacists. They even mention advanced certifications.
Like what?
Like clinical pharmacy specialist, or even specialized training, say in oncology pharmacy or critical care.
It's amazing how the role keeps expanding.
You're not just an expert on medications, you're a leader. You do research, you mentor.
It's like climbing a mountain and then seeing more mountains in the distance.
Then there's the clinical pharmacy manager, the leadership role.
That's where you oversee all those clinical pharmacy services.
Developing initiatives, managing the medication list, ensuring cost-effective prescribing, and leading safety programs.
That sounds like a huge responsibility.
But rewarding. RoleCatcher's example here is someone who drives those quality improvement initiatives, collaborates with leadership, mentors other pharmacists, and has even more qualifications.
Like what?
A Master of Business Administration and certifications in healthcare quality, process improvement, that kind of thing.
Your career really can go from direct care to more strategic leadership, huh?
But these are just examples. There's so many paths within specialized pharmacy.
So many ways to make a difference.
Speaking of which, let's talk about those certifications that can give you a leg up.
RoleCatcher has a whole section dedicated to that.
They mentioned the board-certified pharmacotherapy specialist, board-certified ambulatory care pharmacist, board-certified psychiatric pharmacist.
And the board-certified oncology pharmacist and geriatric pharmacist, too.
So many specializations, right? Each one needs rigorous training and exams. It shows employers you're serious about being the best.
Like a badge of honor.
As you're thinking about your career path, think about what excites you. Do you want to work with cancer patients? Mental health?
Finding that perfect spot, your passion meeting expertise.
And while certifications are important, they're not everything.
Interviewers are also looking for qualities you can't just learn.
Like that genuine passion for patients, communication skills, that attention to detail.
It all comes back to those core values, right?
And speaking of making a difference, in part 3, we'll dive into something really exciting, RoleCatcher's AI-powered matching technology.
It's like having a personal recruiter, finding opportunities just for you.
So stay tuned for that. But before we go, picture yourself at these different stages of your career. Think about the skills you want, the impact you want to make.
Think about your legacy.
Okay, back for the final part of our deep dive. This time we're exploring something that could seriously change your job search. RoleCatcher's AI-powered matching.
It's almost like employers coming to you, offering opportunities that just click with what you want.
It's like having your own headhunter, working behind the scenes, making those connections.
So how does it actually work?
Well, RoleCatcher's AI looks at your whole profile, everything, skills, experience, even your career goals.
And then compares it.
Yeah, compares it to employers who are looking for people.
So it's not just about keywords then.
It's deeper than that. It's about really understanding what you bring to the table and finding those connections you might not even see yourself.
And when it finds a match?
It tells both of you and the employer.
So doors open that you didn't even know were there.
It's like what do they call it, a dating app for your career.
But way more sophisticated, right?
No more endless scrolling through job boards.
No more applications that disappear into the void.
You get opportunities that actually make sense for you.
Being proactive, letting the tech do its thing.
And get this, getting discovered through RoleCatcher is completely free. Part of their mission to make the job search less stressful.
Sounds too good to be true. Is there a catch?
No catch. But if you want to go even further, they have a premium option, Copilot AI.
Okay, what's that like?
Takes it to a whole new level. Not just getting discovered, but also giving you advice on how to improve your profile, write better applications, even nail those interviews.
Like a career coach in your pocket.
Copilot AI analyzes your profile, finds areas to improve, gives you tips on highlighting your strengths.
It even helps you practice interview answers.
It's like a virtual mentor.
Empowering you to put your best self out there.
So if you're serious about becoming a specialist pharmacist, Copilot AI is worth a look.
Definitely.
Before we wrap up this deep dive, a few final thoughts. As you're starting out on this journey to be a specialist pharmacist, remember it's more than a job.
It's a calling, almost.
It's about making a real difference, using your knowledge and compassion.
And RoleCatcher is there to help every step of the way.
So embrace the possibilities. Stay curious. Keep learning.
The world of pharmacy is always changing.
We can't wait to see the impact you'll make. With the right tools and the right mindset, you can do anything you set your mind to. That's it for our deep dive into the world of the Specialist Pharmacist.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Until next time, keep diving deep and reach for the stars.